You're currently watching Legal Matters, still on live with Omotomike. Keep watching. We're so glad to have you here today on Life with Omotomike. Thank you so much for joining us, Barrister Faith.
Thank you so much. It's nice to be here too.
Barrister Faith specializes in dispute resolution and international trade. And today we're discussing a very sensitive topic called rape. And today we'll be discussing it from the Nigerian law point of view. And I'll be asking him some questions on which I think, or I know rather, that our viewers at home are curious about. So, Barrister Faith, please tell us, we're curious. So many people, they just say, I've been raped, I've been raped, I've been raped. And, it's such a sensitive word that shouldn't be used anyhow. So tell us, what does the Nigerian law recognize as rape?
So first, I think that the word rape is being used anyhow without using it in a proper perspective. So first, if anyone says she's been raped, the law provides that the person must have been penetrated and there must have been a lack of consent. And for instance, in the South, we have laws that regulate the offense of rape. So in the South, we have the criminal code, and in the North, we have the penal code. And also we have the criminal law of Lagos State that applies to only sexual activities within Lagos, right? So now, if you say you're being raped, you have to first show, indeed, that you are being penetrated. And oftentimes, I have seen in court that this penetration usually must be, I don't know if this is wrong, it has to be the vagina. And that's what constitutes rape. And sometimes the difficulty in proving this is because of these two ingredients, because it must be penetration and lack of consent. So if you're trying to prove consent in court, it usually poses difficulty for the rape victim to show this. And according to the Mirabel Center, it has even been revealed that these rape victims have a sort of stigmatization. So that when they come to court, because of the questions they are being asked, imagine a lawyer asking the rape victim, how were you sounding when you were being raped? What were the positions that you struck during the sex? It is quite demeaning. Somebody who was raped. So, and this in itself has led to the low conviction of rapists in our society. And for a fact, I think just 2 or 3 rapists were convicted out of 746 according to Mirabel Center. So which indeed gives a sort of hopeless situation for rape victims in Nigeria. Yes.
Wow. Nigeria. When a person has been raped, some people believe that she must actually have struggled at some point. Maybe they've slapped her, must she show that in court? Is that
so the reason behind the law against rape does not in any way forestall this kind of situation. It is sex is supposed to be a gentleman agreement. I want to have sex, I don't want to have sex. When a girl tells a guy that she doesn't want to have sex, the proper thing is that the guy leaves the girl. So let's assume that the guy asks this girl or asks a girl to, he wants to live with the girl. And then the girl tells the guy that, no, I'm not interested. So even after that, if the guy goes ahead to have sex with the girl and the girl does not probably struggle or show anything, it is still rape. Okay. So the difficulty now is, how do you show this kind of scenario definitely would have existed or would have happened in a closed door scenario. And then the question now is, how do you show that indeed the girl didn't give her consent to the sexual affairs that they had? And it's actually a difficult thing. And that is why it is advised that immediately a girl is forcefully or is being raped, the girl is supposed to go to a nearby hospital to report so that the semen or probably the sperm or something in the girl's vagina can be taken and then test can be carried on the semen, just to ensure that indeed it was at this time the sexual affair was being carried out, and they can do tests to match that the guy's sperm was indeed found in the girl's vagina. So, I mean, but the problem is, after years, girls come back to then say that they were raped at some point. And then these two ingredients, if the time is so, is not proximate to the event itself, it makes it difficult to prove in court. I don't know if you understand my point. So,
Okay, thank you.
My name is Faith Oyewale, and thank you for watching Legal Matters on Live with Omotomike. Kindly subscribe.
Well, all adults here, and I want to know, for instance, I'm with my boyfriend, and then we're making out, right? And I told him that I don't want to have sex, and he still continues. Him doing it after I've said no, does that constitute rape? Even after we've kissed, we've done everything else, but I told him no sex, and he still continued. Is that rape?
Yes, that is rape. If you're able to establish what you just painted now, definitely it is rape, because you have made it express that you are not having sex. So at the point you made it express, your boyfriend is supposed to draw back. If he proceeds to have sex with you, it constitutes rape.
Viewers at home, I hope you've heard that, because everybody will be saying, hey, she's the one that removed these trousers. She's the one that did this. She's the one that did that. People can make out. Actually, yes. Lots of people do that. But when she says no, she doesn't want to do the thing. She doesn't want to go ahead. So just leave her be.
So even as a matter of fact, if a lady consents to having sex with a guy, and in the process of the sexual affair, the lady tells the guy, stop, I'm not having sex again. If the guy trusts one more time, it is rape.
Wow.
I know guys would be like, that is not so favorable to them, but it is what the law is. And I just feel that guys are able to have self-caution in situations like that, because I know it can be very tough. You already trusting, and then, but you have to stop. That's
You gotta stop. You gotta stop. Okay, so what should a person do immediately after she has been raped?
So it has been advised so many times that when a girl is being raped, she's supposed to go to a nearby hospital to report the sexual offense, the offense of rape, and then so that the medical practitioner can go ahead to do the proper test and ensure that indeed they can carry out tests to find out that probably they can find some sort of semen in the girl's vagina. So because if she doesn't report immediately, the sexual affair happens, most likely it then poses sort of difficulty in establishing the offense of rape in court. So it is advised that immediately you're raped, you go to a nearby hospital so that you can carry out necessary medical tests on the girl.
Thank you very much. So tell us, please, what's the punishment for rape?
The punishment for rape under the criminal code, which applies in the South, and the penal code, which applies in the North, is life imprisonment.
Wow.
Yes, you're going to die in jail.
Wow. Life for life.
And I think that should deter people. Why?
What are you still
Like you want to forcefully have sex with a girl?
Like,
you're dying in jail anyways. So
okay, let's we've been talking for the girls. Let's move to the guys now. Can a guy be raped under the Nigerian?
That's quite funny. I've been confronted with the question so many times, and the answer is that our law does not recognize a guy being raped. So even if a guy is actually being raped under the law, it is not seen as rape, and it's sort of creates an unfavorable treatment to guys. But the society also controls the way our laws are being formulated, and it's because generally guys are seen as the stronger stronger beings. Yes. So which means that except in few cases, why would a girl outpower me to sleep with me? So, but there are situations where girls actually,
With guys.
yeah, not rape, forcefully sleeps, where girls forcefully sleep with guys. I mean, but there is nothing the law
Says about that.
says about that, which is sort of unfair
Okay,
on
so
guys.
what of a situation, where a girl alleges rape, and it's a lie, and then hereby defaming the guy in question, maybe just to get back at him or something. Is there any law?
Well, that's a very good question. So I think that's where it is also unfair on guys because of how sensitive rape issues are. When a girl alleges rape, the society generally goes after the guy, even if it is not true. And if you notice in most corporations or organizations, when a guy is alleged for the commission of the offense of rape, the first thing they do, even before proving, is that they will tell the guy to probably resign or just leave the corporation. So, I mean, to tell you how, in a way, ladies are protected. So, if in the event that a lady alleges a guy of committing rape, and after maybe the trial, it was found out, or like it was figured that was all a lie, or probably the girl confessed by herself that it was just to get back to the guy, well, the guy can sue for defamation of character, or he can also sue for damages, because in that way, the name must have been solved. I mean, we know how we all stigmatize rapists in our society. So that's the remedy that is available for a guy who is wrongly alleged for the offense of rape. So he can sue for defamation and then sue for damages. So either ways.
Okay, but under the law, is there any punishment?
No. There's no punishment. There's no punishment really, and the way you can get punishment is when, as a guy, you bring an action against the girl. But the law by itself does not say that when it is found out, or let's say when a girl confesses that it was actually a lie at a point, if the guy doesn't commence an action against the girl, the girl can go scot-free. So the guy has to commence an action against the girl to seek damages.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, there's a sort of imbalance, and it is what.
Yeah. And I think Nigerian law needs to be reviewed. Don't you agree with me?
Well, I think that it needs to be reviewed. First, there shouldn't be statute of limitation, because I think there's a section under the criminal law of Lagos State that provides that a girl under the age of 13 who if a guy has unlawful carnal knowledge of a girl under the age of 13, the girl or an action against that sexual offense must be brought within, is it 2 months or 3 months?
Wow.
2 months of the commission of the offense.
Wow.
So which means that after 2 or 3 months, the girl would probably lose her right to bring the action. So I feel that particular provision, in a way, should be reviewed or repealed. But the draftsmen would have also fostered a situation where you are also bringing you are alleging a sexual offense as an afterthought.
So finally, we've come to the end of this episode of Legal Matters, still on Live Law Matters here. I hope you've been able to take one or two things. Before I thank you, Barrister Bamishe Oyewale Faith, for joining us on this episode. I hope you've enjoyed your time.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for adding knowledge. Thank you so much. Our viewers really appreciate you. Do not forget to subscribe, like, and share with your lovely friends as well. I love you. Till we meet again. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.